This is Pokling 888 Telemetrading Daily Market Research and Data Analysis. Here are the top 10 most active companies in the Philippine Stock Exchange in terms of volume. Solar Philippines Nueva Ecija traded for 105.34 million at a price of 2.02 per share, followed by the Apollo Global with 196.84 million at a price of 0.075 per share, followed by the all-day March with 27.13 million at a price of 59 cents per share. Next, the AC Energy Philippines with 10.76 million at a price of 9 pesos and 63 cents. Next, the SM Prime with 9.63 million at a price of 35 pesos and 05 cents per share, followed by the Frutas with 26.71 million at a price of 1.27. Next, the Metro Pacific with 19.38 million at a price of 3 pesos and 81 cents per share, followed by the Dito CME Holdings with 7.82 million at a price of 5.18. Next, the Ayala Land with 7.50 million at a price of 34 pesos and 75 cents per share. And the Nickel Asia with 6.85 million at a price of 5.81 per share. And here are the top gainers, led by the ATN Holdings B with 8.33%, followed by the Keppel B with 7.53% gains. Next, the ATN Holdings with 7.27%, the Wilcon Depot with 5.37%, the Araneta Properties with 5.10% gains, the Victoria's Milling Company with 4.98%, the Harbor Star Shipping with 4.88%, the Central Azucarera de Tarlac with gains of 4.46%, the Ginebra San Miguel with 3.67%, and the Integrated Microelectronics with 3.65% total gains. And the top losers companies are the House Stock with 7.04% losses, and the Boga Medellin Mining with 3.97%. And these are the latest on Forex. For US dollar, the dollar index hovered close to a 2-week high around 96 on Tuesday, while the yuan hovered a more than 3.5-year high around 6.33 per dollar. The Australian dollar held near 5-week lows below 0.715 US dollar. The Japanese yen firmed up around 113.8 per dollar. The New Zealand dollar sank to more than 1-year low past 0.67 US dollar. The euro traded 1.13 US dollars, and the Canadian dollar traded above 1.26 US dollars. And for commodities, the gold price hovered near 2-month highs around 1,840 US dollars an ounce, while the crude futures climbed above 83 US dollars per barrel. The Brent held above 86 US dollars per barrel, while the natural gas eased below 4 US dollars per million British thermal units, and the US gasoline futures eased to 2.4 US dollars per gallon. And here are the updates on stock market. For US, the US stock futures slipped on Tuesday following an extremely volatile session that saw the Nasdaq erase an almost 5% decline to finish the day in positive territory. Dow futures fell 0.7%, while S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 futures lost 0.9% and 1.3% respectively. In New Zealand, the S&P or the NZX 50 ended almost flat at 12,107 after falling in the previous 4 sessions. Losses were led by Burger Fuel Group with 16% and Vista Group International with 6.45%. In Australia, the S&P or the ASX 200 index fell 2.49% to close at an 8-month low of 6,962. Nearly all sectors of the Australian market dropped, led by losses in energy, mining, financial, and technology firms. Notable decliners include BHP Group with 1.25%, Pilbara Minerals with 6.34%, Commonwealth Bank with 2.04%, Westpac Banking with 2.84%, Woodside Petroleum with 3.98%, Grainship Holdings 13.6%, and Aristocrat Leisure with 1.46%. In United Kingdom, the FTSE 100 is seen opening around 20 points higher on Tuesday after sinking 2.6 in a turbulent start of the week and tracking its European peers up. Still, market volatility is set to continue as investors remain worried over US-Russia tensions and await the Fed's monetary policy decision due tomorrow. In China, the Shanghai Composite fell 2.58% to close at 3,433, while the Shenzhen Component lost 2.83% to 13,684 on Tuesday, bringing year-to-date losses for both indices to more than 5%. Technology and biotech firms led the declines, with notable losses from Andon Health, 10%, Changchun Hai with 4.16%, Nantong Jinghua, 10%, East Money, 2.67%, and Giga Device Semiconductor with 4.56%. In Japan, the Nikkei 225 index fell 1.66% to close at 27,131, while the broader topics index lost 1.72% to 1,896 on Tuesday. All sectors of the Japanese market dropped, led by losses in technology, manufacturing, and shipping firms. Notable decliners include Lasertech 3.93%, SoftBank 5.34%, Tokyo Electron 2.69%, Recruit Holdings 7.56%, Nippon Yusen 5.89%, Kawasaki Kisen 6.88%, Nidec Corporation 4.44%, and Hitachi with 1.89%. In South Africa, the FTSE or JSE All-Share Index rose over 1% to around 72,895 on Tuesday. While in France, the CAC 40 index rose 1% to trade around 6,850. On the corporate front, financial stocks rose 1.2%, led by BNP Paribas 1.9% and Societe Generale 2%, while tech shares gained 0.9%. Inter Parfums jumped 4.5% after the group reported a 52.7% increase in its annual turnover and confirmed that it aims for an operating margin of 15% in 2022. At the same time, Publicis rose 4.3% after BHF updated its title to outperforming and raised its target price to 70.5 from 58 euros. In Europe, European stocks rose on Tuesday. These are the latest on bonds. In US, the yield on the benchmark US 10-year Treasury note continued to fall to 1.75% in the last week of January, while in United Kingdom, the bond fell back below 1.2%. In Japan, it hovered below 0.14%. In Australia, it rebounded to 1.95%, and in Italy, the yield eased to 1.33%. And this is Emmy from Philippines reporting. Thank you very much.